All right, today's Monday, and I wanted to do a quick little live trading session this morning. So I got everything set up, and I started off at 6:30, and I went for like about almost an hour, and then I suddenly realized that there was an issue, and the whole thing wasn't recorded correctly. So I wound up shutting that down and then just restarting. So I'm just going to let that play now. I'm going to use that as my live trading session for today. And this is going to be just like kind of real time live trading session from about 7:30, which I'm on the West Coast, so that's about an hour. So like from 7:30 in the morning till about 8, till about 9. So I think it's gonna be about an hour long. And maybe the best way, if you want to view this, I mean, it just kind of shows me real time trading real money. This is like the real trading account. The last video I did a back test in TradingView, but this is real live trading, like with real money, live as the market is being made. Again, it's all real time, so it's a little bit long, but if you want to, but I think that it can be helpful just to see it. This strategy works a little bit differently with a live market than it does when you're looking at the TradingView backtest, because the backtest software only allows you to see increments of 1 minute. And it seems to like make plotting lines of the underline every minute, where when you're doing it live, like with real trading account, like what you'll see in this video, you can see that the underline being plotted instantly. So it'll change like every, maybe like every 5 seconds or less. So you can really, there's a lot of opportunities that you wouldn't see if you were just looking at the back test, because it's only showing every minute, where this is showing like every 3 seconds or every 5 seconds or whatever the increment is on the live trading session. So I think it's helpful for that. And it's also just kind of give you confidence and just see that this thing really, that this strategy is legit. What we wound up with today is, I would say, kind of a basic, standard, ordinary trading day. We wound up with a profit of 400 and some odd dollars at the end. It took us about 2 to 3 hours, and it was relatively simple and easy, just, no stress. This is one of the things I love about this strategy, is that it's just super straightforward. You know exactly when to get in, when to get out. There's no stress, and it's just really consistent. So I'm just going to let the video play from this point forward. This will be the real-time trading session starting in just a few seconds here. And again, this is like starting around 7:30. This starts around an hour after the market opened, just because I screwed up on the recording of the first session. So like from 6:30 to 7:30, the video was not recorded properly, and there was just nothing there. So I restarted at 7:30, about an hour into the market. And that's what you'll see in this video right now. And again, real quick, if you're interested in learning this strategy, I'm calling this, my nickname for it is the Vince strategy. If you're interested in learning how to trade it, just reach out to me, contact me, either email me or go to my website, sign up for my free newsletter, and you'll receive a welcome email. After you sign up for the free newsletter, you'll receive a welcome email. Just reply to that welcome email back to me, and in the subject line or the heading, just put, "How do I learn the Vince trade?" And I'll get back to you with the details and the links and all that good stuff. All right, that's it. Here we go. This is going to be the live trading session for Monday, October 30th. So here we are Monday morning, and we got some trades going on. I thought I was recording, but dumb me, my recorder was not actually working correctly. So I just wasted about an hour worth of trade time. But here we are. I'm just going to come back in now, and we'll start fresh. I'm here with my main man, Mr. X. I urge all of you to get involved with him. He's got a trial you can check out. Get in there. He's on there every morning, and we all are. So I would really recommend heading over there and checking that out. So the trades we have on right now, we have an M&Q on right here. We had an MYM on that we took $40 on, and we're closed right now. And then we still have an MES on right now. You can see we're up $62. So these are my trading panels here for the 4 micros. And here's my chart setup. So here we go, and hopefully this time it's recording correctly. Here comes my son. He's going to come in and do some trades with us. Son, we're live to the world. No, we're not live. If you hurry, you can get it on one. Maybe. The M&Q, my son's going to take a trade too, so we'll see how this goes. If you can get into the M&Q, I would take 2 right now.
Buy, sell.
You're going to buy, but wait a minute. Wait till it gets down there again.
Russell going lower. Remember, I buy it so that you don't have to. I like to handicap myself. Still put up a green number.
Oh, you may have missed it. That's okay. There's plenty of fish in the sea. What is that Hobo Johnson says?
A million fish in the sea.
Yeah, there's a million trades in the sea. You might come back, so keep an eye on it. So while we're waiting, son, why don't you give us some words of advice from an 18-year-old man, young man. What are the words of wisdom for today? Did you take your brother to work?
Not yet. Follow me on Spotify.
Follow him on Spotify. I don't know if boomers have Spotify.
Apple Music, YouTube.
Zachary Westbrook. Is that how they find you?
Yeah.
Or go to YouTube. I think all your socials are linked in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Go to YouTube. I'll put a link in the YouTube channel on the description for this. Zachary Westbrook on YouTube. Rockstar. Okay, watch. It's coming down, Zach. Oh. I faked us out. It might.
Dow, you're just out of business, which is great. That's what we like. Whenever I try to download the market analyzer, you can't download the market analyzer. You have to download the workspace that the market analyzer's in. It's a zip file.
I'm going to take this ES right here. Close it down. So we got $50 on that one, 40 on the MYM, and we're about 50 on the MNQ right now. Okay, are you getting ready, son? My son's going to get in here on the MNQ.
In the folder. You need it to be in this folder.
You could probably, well, if it gets that close again, I would just do it.
Documents, Ninja Trader 8.
You did it? Okay, you're in 2?
Yep.
So you need the XML file to be in this folder. My patience is legendary? No, I mean, far from it. Far from it. One way to have patience is to always have losers. If you have losers, you can just hold your losers.
Okay, you making money?
Hold the losers.
Where you at?
25.
How'd you get out at 50? And you got to get out of here, right? Let me know when you hit 50.
I am absolutely crushing it over here, though. We're up like $6,000 in this other account. Come on, ZT. Let's go, baby. Buy this in all the accounts here. We're gonna get a little bit of live action here. A little live.
Where you at?
14.
There we go. Come to Butthead. Gotta be careful what you wish for.
Probably get an M2K here. Usually I don't, but I'm just going to do it just for the heck of it. Oh, look, as soon as I got in, it goes against me.
All right, along the the Dow again. I'm gonna cancel these. I mean, we're long the S&P. I mean,
Okay, watching it.
Scalp it back up to be hot here. There's more coughing than I expected.
What'd you get?
$23.
All right, you made a quick 20. How much? 23 bucks.
Yeah.
All right, come back for seconds a little later.
Linus, no, you don't.
So that was about what? That was like a couple minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Questions also. You're fine in here posting questions, but you can post questions in Discord. And also we have our member advocate Brad that can help you out. Brad, I don't know if chiming in here at all. Come on, S&P, let's go. I'm gonna just scalp that. Oh man. And now take basically kind of like the Globex lows. Go Nazi. I'm gonna take off this Nazi. Now we just have the just this Russell. Can't see that not working. Where's the affiliate program of Patreon again? We don't even use Patreon. You guys are acting weird today. Is everyone on cold medicine? Like, it's almost as if no one's been here before. I'm sure you mean Discord. Everyone's on mushrooms today. Where do you get the volatility bands for TradingView? How do I get the workspace? The market analyzer? It's like a first day back at school. Hasn't school already started? We've been in school for a while. Everyone is on mushrooms. Are you guys really on mushrooms? Yeah, let's start that. How do I put on an Iron Condor on Amazon? What kind of olive oil do you use for your coffee? I'm having my first cup of coffee. I'm brewing it right now. Maybe that's what it is I haven't had coffee in like a week and a half, so I'm grumpy. No, I'm serious. Just keep the questions coming, but it is a little odd that the cluster of questions here today.
Are you watching this? No. If it hits that green line, get in. And then I'll just watch it for you while you go.
Yes, VWAP is Italian. It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich named after me.
You watching it?
All right, 295 is now the -2, so we got to go to 295.
I got in.
That's going to be
You're probably making money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you at now?
Did we get our fill
Huh?
on the Russell?
Third-
We did.
25, 30.
Right. Now let's see if we can get some graceful exit action going on here.
You should make money
Oh
now.
my god.
Get out of it. Grab it.
69?
You get out?
Yeah.
$70?
Yeah.
Nice. It's a day's work. So that's over 100, right?
Nope, 88. Because of commissions and everything else.
You could just leave it. That's good enough, man. You the man. Go buy some bean burritos, some tacos.
Go, Russell. Oh, I'm taking it. I'm the best ever. Does it feel like I'm the best ever? I feel like shit, too. No, in all seriousness, gang. Not meant to follow along with this. I just go on the screen every once in a while. You guys get a little bit of a sense of my Kerpos. And you just see, it's all about high probability areas, controlling your risk, a little bit of patience and discipline, all the stuff, but then it's systematic and mechanical, these strategies. The NASDAQ, you stayed away from that short this morning. If you caught it after it came back inside the zone, that's awesome. And now we're on the long side there. Do I trade options every day as well? No. So for the options, we need to get kind of extreme levels. So for instance, on the NASDAQ, this is our sell put zone here. So until we get into this zone, I'm not gonna. So there's the sell put zone. And then could have sold some calls at the 14.5s if we had popped up there, but didn't quite pop up there. 43. $42. 40. Come on, Russell. Dow Jones not giving you any troubles today. Look at this Dow. Right back into the middle of the muck. Let's get us a little bit of DWAP Dow action.
So I'm just here trading with my son, bonding, morning routine. Making money?
Totally.
You're not in anything right now, are you? When do you got to go?
That's right. Show
I
me
should
your
write that
statements.
All right. Come back for seconds later.
The TDG way, baby. Here's the
See ya,
statement.
Connor. Take it easy.
7,000.
Have a good day.
I'm gonna take it right back to 5,000. We got 2,500. Let me see if they sent me the thing. Nine million people signed up for a trial today. New members, I'm still waiting on getting back the licensing server for, so just need a little bit of patience. patience. Oh, we have a bunch of people that couldn't log in today, which is always people that can't read an email. No sympathy, you people. Oh, it's a little confusing, you know. You get an email that says, this is not the password to log into the room. You need to use that password on this site, which I gave you a link to. Anyhow, I'm trying to see if, there we go. StoneX request. Check it out. There's my statements, motherfucker. It's on my address anymore. It's the guest house, my mom's place. We do a little, let's grab this. Processed. The TDG way right there in front of you. Acorns to oak trees options. Where do we put our withdrawals? I'm going through withdrawal. Funding certs and withdrawals. There we go.
Okay, so it looks like NASDAQ's taking off here. We're going to close that down in a second.
Screenshots. There we go. Boom. By the way, I'm just going to close this.
It's looking nice. Juicy.
Dum dum. There we go.
Order filled.
Pay the man his money.
Order filled.
Look at that. We even got the MQP like a little higher.
Okay, I'm going to take that out now. There's the M and Q out. So we made 141 on that.
This account is slightly underwater. We got another one more day or two. Go, Nazi.
What you're hearing in the background there is my main man. I encourage you to get on his. He's got like a super.
Take it to the limit. Like if you actually just did what you're supposed to do and not look, I make money even when I do dumb stuff. That's because what we're teaching here has so many fudge factors. You can kind of step on your dick and still make it work. So we got 1642s. Anyone get long the Russell there from prior sessions? Deepak, top of the bids. I mean, that's just no, I was waiting for 1639s. You can wait for 1639s. I mean, we're gonna look at all these trap suckers who were buying the 1660s,
Order filled.
70s. I'd take our offer zone down to here. This is where I would be offer zoning it.
Order filled.
He's got a great deal right now. So get in there with all of us and check this out. Join us. One of us. One of us.
Okay, we're down to 294 will be the -2 buy there on Nasdaq if you can get it. this, I've even added more over here. More.
So just reach out to me. Go down into the description of this video. Look at the instructions on how to reach me, how to get a hold of me, and I'll hook you up with this room. You can join us every morning.
But here we go. Anyone got a little bit of your own P&L porn? Put it up there. I'm gonna come back down, double dip. Double dip, tater chip. God, ZT. Going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. I need a little fill first. A little fill, Phil. Alright, let's do our P&L and EC scores. They just flew by. What we got going on? 4 more minutes left.
So right now we're about 250 bucks up on this. This is real
Better
money.
all made money today. There's really no way to lose money today.
I'm not ready to stop yet necessarily, so I'll keep going for like another half hour or so, maybe another hour. See if I can get this above 300 for the day.
Definitely wasn't a big G kind of morning because there was a lot of Joe mowing. Joe mowing was fine too. Okay, very small R1 is okay. Keep it small, man. Keep it small, man. I'm buying -1s here. Just dipping back in the pool. Nice. CN popping a little bit here. This is clear. Look at all this. 106 150s. That's where we gotta get through. Got to get through with my life. I got a little bit of a mushroom face for you guys. Ready? See, the reason I'm still not healed is because I really should have gone to this Halloween party on Saturday night. I was not quite ready.
Hello?
Hey, so Bella does not have practice today, so
Not quite
then
ready.
you can pick her up at 2 o'clock, or Zach pick her up at 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
I should post some of your Halloween stuff. There you go. Let's see what actually people are asking about. This guy's house was so perfect for a Halloween party. Anyway, that's getting a little high on your own supply. Anything in York, don't send me to jail. I'd actually do pretty well in jail. If you didn't see the movie, that's Ken and Barbie. That's kind of one of Ken's look. Hey Brad, I think your $20 got lit on fire. That was a tough game. You might have jinxed it. I watched the game just for you. I was like, I would never watch a Kansas Oklahoma game, but it's for you. I had a little sweat going. Yeah, the weather was bad in a bunch of games.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the YM here.
Go Russell. Go Russell. It's your birthday. Let's put in a little bit of
You see down here we have the MNQ coming up.
stop there. All right, fun day, man. When do you take a stop on a trade? Does anyone want to answer that? Since we do things. No, I know what you mean. So the answer is what we're doing here is managing to a daily risk budget. So today happened to be a day in which there was just no trades that were threatening my daily risk budget, like kind of at all. So the answer is there's 3 or 4 techniques. I'll take stops when I need to gracefully exit something. Gracefully exit is anytime I get into a trade and it kind of immediately and significantly goes against me. Okay? One of the things that's discussed all the time, but no one ever says how you mechanically, systematically, repeatably, actionably put it into effect is letting your winners run and cutting your losses. So when you have a trade that's unprofitable, that has no additional ads. So for instance, the Russell today, because I got long here, I have one more ad that I can put on here. So I can trade around this from the long side, and now if it breaks to new lows, even though I have pretty good prices here and I should be able to manage this trade from a P&L standpoint pretty well, I need to look to gracefully exit if it actually starts to break down further outside of the range. So the ultimate stop is your daily risk budget. That informs everything you do. On a per trade basis, you won't really see me have stops very often until they become kind of trail stops on a profitable trade, which is what you see in the NASDAQ, in the Russell right now. The thing that makes what we do different than anybody I've ever seen before, and there's definitely people that teach kind of mean reversion and stuff, but no one knows what they're doing. Like, literally nobody. So what we're using to inform probabilities or the type of day that we have relative to the areas that we want to do business. And for the most part, we're going to be in trades that are just easier to manage because they're sized properly, and we don't have to do butthole pucker time or go, I'm risking 10 ticks or 15 ticks to make this. Or what's even worse, this made up risk reward stuff. Risk reward ratios are completely fantasy. Okay? Is I give you a line to buy. When? Not always. Considerations to make, but if you wanted to just literally blindly buy, you could just start there, regardless of the amount of volatility, regardless of the slope of the line, regardless of anything else. You can go, you know what? I'm going to add all those other filters in later. I'm just going to buy when the line touches the green, and I'm going to sell when it touches the red up here, and that's for entry. Okay. Now, here's what's great. Where's your stop? Your stop is informed by your daily risk budget. Do you want to risk your entire daily risk budget on one trade? No, of course you don't. So if you buy the -2s and it really starts to get ugly, and you have no additional ads, you should just look to gracefully exit. Meaning, the moment you get a retracement, a counter trend move back in your favor, you just exit it at a loss. But then on the target side, your targets are the next line, and then the opposite thing is true here. I kind of joke about this, but it's not a joke, gang. I mean, I can teach you this stuff in like 3 minutes. Here you go. Let's connect to paper trading account. I love when I come in here, I forget about, look, we're short. Let's take a $633 profit. Here we go. Okay. Can you tell that I don't? All right, so here you go. There you go. Okay, if I get short here, my first target could be here, but I really probably would. What do we call this right here? This is the BZ, right? Bid zone. There's some discretion. You have to actually do more work. And then up here is the offer zone. What do you do if you get short or long in the bid zone and offer zones and it continues to go lower or higher? Don't hit it like a panic, you know. There you go. And then all the other things are just adding situational fluency and awareness. There we go. I'm going to buy here, kids. Right up here. I'm going to sell here, kids. And here's the thing. There's so many people that are focused on when it's not working, which is fine. In fact, that's not bad, I should say. When it's not working is the days in which you get to practice risk management. Okay? So we want the days where it's not working. Eventually we can begin to predict, if you will, or add some probability analysis to when it may be more or less likely that we're going to get a range-bound day. But the math is already working on your favor, because right here, let's do, I want to measure a line. Now, so between here and here, okay, 80% of price action is going to take place between two standard deviations. Let me put this over here. During the cash session. '81 actually over all of our back testing. So 81%. But how long did we stay out of the range? How long? I don't remember. Let's go back. Let's go back. All this bonus teaching today, my goodness. Is your head gonna explode? Alright, so here we go. Let's say we broke out here 637, 837 Central. So, and when do we kind of meaningfully get back in? Let's say right here. 20 minutes. So for 20 minutes we were outside. Now we're back in balance. Okay. Thank you. It's the thing is not only are the areas to get involved in the market higher probability, but because we're doing it the way we're doing it, which is sizing things appropriately for the accounts we have. If you have $15,000 to $20,000 in cash per mini, you can trade 2 or 3 minis with this style, and you'll be all right. You have to get whatever you want to call it comfortable or used to having 4-figure losses frequently on your screen. I should finish there, but 4 figures losses on your screen.
Okay, I'm going to get out of this this M2K trade here now. We got 61 bucks. I'm going to get out.
Around particular areas when it makes sense.
So we wound up with 60 bucks on that one. So we have one trade left on, and so we have a total of 141 M&Q. We have 60 M2K. We have 50 MES, and then the MYM is open. We have 12 bucks. I'm going to try to get out of here like in about 15 minutes. So we'll just see if I can get any more action out of this trade, and then I'm going to call it a morning.
So Mark's saying you add inventory at levels until it stops making sense. No. 1,000%, 1,000% no. Come on, Mark. That's not true. Someone explain how we campaign or not till it stops making sense and not till it has anything to do with your risk budget. Your risk budget informs whether you have the amount of risk required to trade around levels that you should see on the chart. So thanks for the question, but no. We're not doing it. So there we go. All right, little 15 minutes bonus time. Any other questions for today? Take a screenshot of this or go back and listen to this part of the recording. Offer zone, bid zone, considerations for volatility before the session starts. All right, welcome everybody. All right, stay green, trade like you mean it. We'll see you later.
Okay, so we're about ready to stick a fork in this thing. You can see we're at 48 bucks, 51 bucks now on the MYM trade. So total altogether, I've made over 300. I've made my $300 target for today. I have 141 profits on the M&Q, 60 on the M2K, so that's about 200. I have 50 on the MES, and then I have this open MYM position that's up 56 bucks now. I'm just going to watch this last position for a few minutes and then just bail on it. I'm going to get out of here. It's 8:19, so the market's been open for about 2 hours now, and I got other stuff I'm going to go do. So I'm just going to watch this MYM position for a couple seconds more, and I'll probably just get out of here. This is good. I've hit my $300 target, so I'm going to close this trade. So there's our totals: 141, 60, that's 200, 50 and 50, that's $304. So that is the trade. That's the famous Vince trade. It's what I call the Vince trade. That's the nickname I gave it. The real trade is I want to show you how to trade yourself, and the best way to do that is just to get in the room with Mr. X, as I'm calling him. He's the guy that I learned this trade from, and he has a morning trading session every day from 6:30 to about this time, so like an hour and a half every morning. And this has totally changed my my day trading game. This is the most simple, straightforward, stress-free trading system or day trading system for trading daily that I've ever found, and it's the most consistently profitable one as well. It's something that I'm teaching my 18-year-old son, and he was in here actually a few minutes back, like about 20 minutes ago before he had to leave, and he put on 2 quick trades using the same system, and he made I forget, either 80 or $100, 80 bucks to 100, somewhere in that range, and that was just in a couple minutes. So once you understand how this thing works, how the system works, you see it in action, you start to back test it and paper trade it, and you're listening to the morning sessions with Mr. X, as I'm calling him, the guy who taught me this. You have access to him too. Just reach out to me, go over to my website, sign up for the free newsletter. You'll get an instant email from me, like a welcome email. Reply back to that email and say, how do I learn the Vince trade? And when I get that email, I'll get back to you, and I'll give you a link. We can come over and you can check out this daily trade thing we got. We got a whole group in there who's trading this way, and we're all crushing it. So we'd love for you to join us. And there's like a short trial if you want. But if you decide to go ahead and jump in and just join the annual day trading room with us, I'll give you all my charts that I have. You'll get all of his. He has this indicator called the Extreme Indicator, which is worth more than the price of what he's asking for the annual membership to this trading room. That alone, I think that alone has made me more money than in just a couple weeks here than the annual subscription to the trading room. So I really encourage you to check it out, see if it's right for you, see if it's a good fit. Everyone and anyone who joins does wind up joining the membership, the year-long membership. I'll get in there with you. I'll walk you through the whole thing. I'll sort of like mentor you under him. We'll get on Zoom calls if we need to. I'll give you my setups. I'll help you get started, and it'll just be like he has great support as it is, and he's great at answering questions and teaching. It's just consider it an extra level, an extra layer that I'll include in there on top of what you're already getting with him. And that's for anybody who wants to, who decides that this is something they want to pursue and continue on with, and who joins the annual day trading room. All right, that's it for today. If you want to learn how to trade this, just reach out to me, email me, or go over to my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go over there, sign up for the free newsletter. You'll get a welcome email. We'll come right back to you after you sign up, and then just reply to that email, that welcome email, and say, how do I learn the Vince trade? And then I'll hook you up with my main man, Mr. X. All right, that's it for today, and maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. All right, we'll see you next time. All right, so I'm just popping in here about 30 minutes later. I had to go run a quick errand, but I was able to get into another trade, and you can see on this part of the MNQ right here we got in, and you can see that our total for the day now on the MNQ is 252. So let's see what that total P&L is for the day so far now. So we have on the MNQ we have 252 for the day. On the M2K, we have 60. On the MYM, we have 54. And on the MES, we have 50. So our current P&L for the day right now is $416, and it's about 9:13 a.m. California time. I'm on the West Coast here. So there may be a couple more entries I get in today, maybe not. We'll just see what happens and how busy my day gets with doing other things. But $416 for the day, just a couple hours, is nothing to sneeze at. Like my Uncle Ed used to say, I'll effing take it. So again, if you'd like to join us, we have a whole group of us here all trading this way. We're all crushing it with this strategy, and we'd love to see you join us. And for the details of how to get involved here with us, just go over to my website. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go to my website, sign up for the free newsletter. You'll get a welcome email right away from me, and then just reply to that welcome email and say, how do I learn the Vince trade? And then I'll hook you up with all the details to get involved with this and join us all together in this morning room. Free course. There's a bunch of indicators. And again, if you decide to hop on board the annual membership or the lifetime membership, I'll also send you my contact details so we can communicate regularly. It'll just be like an extra layer of support. He has great support and a couple of guys working in there, and it's top notch. But if you decide to jump in with the annual membership or the lifetime membership, I'll just make myself available to you as well as all of my settings. I have like some settings that I've tweaked differently than everyone else is using, and some other strategies that I use along with this, and I'll throw those in as well. It'll just be like a layer of support, kind of like a mentorship within a mentorship. I'll just kind of help you answer your questions, show you what I'm doing, what's working for me, and do whatever I can to help you reach success as quickly as possible. So again, to join us, just email me directly and ask, how can I learn the Vince trade? Or go over to my website, sign up for the free newsletter. You'll get a welcome email from me. Just reply to that welcome email, and in the subject line or in the body of the email, say, how can I learn the Vince trade? And then I'll send you the link and the details. All right, that's it for today. See you next time.